Leela. I told you guys that I was going to be doing my own pedestals because they are very expensive. They're beautiful, but they're expensive. So these are 3 that I have made already, and I'm about to show you guys how I made those. You go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or Menards, and you get this really big foam board. It's about 4 feet wide and 8 feet long. And then you just measure them up however you want. The one I'm doing right now is the taller one. It's 11 by 11. So each side is 11 inches long. 1, 2, and 3. And then after I finish making this last one, I'm going to wrap them in this chrome gold vinyl wrap. It's adhesive on the back like a sticker. And then there'll be like the chrome gold pedestals that we all love and see in those really nice pictures. Okay? So let's get started. So like I said, I cut everything to 11 inches wide. They're 4 feet. These right here are 4 feet tall, 11 inches wide. And first you start off with your cups. And you have to glue the cups down onto the board. Okay? And I glue my cups together so they don't be flimsing all about. And then I just glue around the bottom, of course. Right? And then I just glue them down. And you have to be careful where you glue them down at because this is the top part and you want it to sit perfectly at the top. There we go. But then you also want to be able to fit the board on the side as well perfectly. So that's the perfect position. Okay. And then you just keep repeating the step. All these little cup towers right here. And I got the cups from Sam's Club. I know there's cheaper places to purchase the cups. I just don't. I just don't know where they are here in the Chicagoland area. So I'm just using the places I know. They were only $20 for the big box of 500 for the cups. So then you space them out a little bit. They don't have to be right on top of each other. It's a bit tedious, this part, and I'm not that camera savvy, video making, you know, so I don't know how to fast forward and all that. Hopefully one day I'll get better at these tutorials. So this is a little time consuming. And I take it they put the cups. I saw someone else do the foam letters and they put the cups inside. And I take it the cups go inside to make it more solid and not just a hollow board glued together. They're pretty sturdy. I am using Gorilla Glue in my hot glue gun. And the glue is very good. It holds everything together. It's pretty sturdy. I don't see anything falling apart no time soon. And I want to use these for an event I have coming up in November. Running low on the glue. Now with this project, I do go through a lot of glue sticks. So far, this whole little pack is almost diminished. And I'm not even complete with all 4 of the pedestals yet. So be prepared to run through the glue. See, I put these a little too close together, so I'm gonna have to put an extra 2 stacks. So you can mark them off for your own safety. Just want to make sure. But the worst thing is having to go back and tear them up just to get them down. Put them back down in there. Okay. Like everything, these are easy to make but time consuming. But you guys are all crafters, so you know how that goes. I could have just stopped there, so I'm just going to stop there. Okay, so now I have decided that this side right here is the top. So I'm going to turn this around. Okay, so there you have your start. Uh-oh. I think I might have something. No. Alright, so I cut these with that cutter, the one that warms up. It is it cuts like butter. I call it the butter cutter. I know that's not the name, but that's what I call it. It does work well, but it is difficult to use. And with all the tutorials I watched, no one mentioned that. So I thought I was just going to go through and be like this professional with it and just glide through, and it is not simple like that at all. It is very hard to keep your hand steady to make sure it's straight. As you can see, like all the imperfections, because it's like sliding down and then it just starts moving on its own. So if you don't have a steady hand, then it's a little difficult, and I don't have a steady hand. So now I'm just applying the glue along the side. And that's one thing I like about the Gorilla Glue and the bigger guns is that the glue doesn't dry up as fast like it does with the little guns. So you got a little time to actually put this on here without worrying about the top of it drying off. There's no particular way, just saturate it with glue. Okay. And then you just line it up. Make sure you line it up as perfect as possible. Okay. Line it up as perfect as possible. And you might want to get like a book, a heavy book, to hold things down in place for you. And so, oh, sorry, excuse me. And so then after you got it, you know, sticking up and holding on its own, just go back through and anywhere you see little holes, get these down here, any little gaps or anything, you ain't gotta go that close yet. Anywhere you see gaps or anything, you just come back and fill them in with your glue gun, just like that. And then just press a little bit, you know, just to more security, okay? a lot of holding it in place. But you know, it's a good thing about glue, hot glue gun, it seals quickly, dries quickly. But once this is standing up and held, you know, everything is holding where you want it to, then you just start on the other side. Okay. And just turn it around. And grab your other piece of styrofoam board. And I glue mine down on the inside. You see this, like down in here. Some you could do them on the outside too if you want. I chose to put it on the inside. Once you got it, how you want to line it up. Everything's looking nice and neat. I don't know, I'm gonna try this side. Because you want to do whatever side is less bumpy. You know, straight. So whichever side is more straight. That's the side you want to use. Even though both sides will be glued down, doesn't really matter. Okay, just gonna do this side. And then here we go once again, just saturating it with the glue. So like I'm saying, go through so much glue with this project, but you know, it's worth it. I priced these pedestals for myself from one of the vendors that we all love, but those prices were just insane. Like $300 for a set of two. That's like $150 a piece. And I'm not there yet, you know. With God's grace, I'll be buying them from them by the truckload one day. But today, I have to get creative and come up with ways to get the same beautiful look that are within my budget. This glue ain't quite moved up enough yet. Now, if you make these or you've worked on something similar and you see me doing anything wrong or, you know a better technique, please share, because there's no reason for everybody to struggle because I don't know what I'm doing. You can help somebody else out. So then you just gotta do all your moving and lining up to get it to go exactly where you want it to. And again, look like poking to me. Everybody knows about poking. That's what this reminds me of. Little screams. That's my beautiful daughter. I'm gonna do that to seal it. Okay, see some caps down here. Press down for about a minute or two, just holding it in place. Okay, we're almost done. So now, this is the back piece. You always try to get it in there nice and snug. Looks like I have this cut too far forward. I'm gonna get it in there anyway. There we go. So that looks good. So now I just have to glue. We're almost done here. Just glue it down. Okay, and do it just like that. Get it down in there, really good. Get it as even as you possibly can. And just hold it tight. And then just go through any openings or anything you see with the gun. Whoop. Okay, and then this opening on this side, do the same thing. So I don't glue all sides at the same time because you want to be able to adjust whatever you need to adjust, however you need to adjust it. And if you put glue in all at once, then you might not have that opportunity. So right, so now it's the final piece. And that's the top. Now you're just gonna lay it right on top. It's as simple as that. So you will see gaps. I don't want you to be like, oh, it's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect unless you have perfectly cut. What is this again? Perfectly cut foam board. Like I said, I use that little cutter, and it cuts quickly and efficiently. It's just very difficult to use. I found it very difficult to use. You might not have a problem with it at all. So you're gonna see little gaps and all that stuff, but it's okay. Especially if you plan on covering it with contact paper or anything else. I plan on covering these with vinyl. So you're only going to be able to get about halfway down on both sides before you have to put the board on. Need another glue. Do notice my fingers are killing me from this gun. Okay, I'm gonna start off here. I'm gonna start off with this side. I like this side better. And as I was doing this, I started thinking about all of you who celebrate Halloween. This is a easy do-it-yourself coffin that you could decorate and use as a prop as well. I don't know why I just thought about a coffin, but I did. I'm sorry. Okay, now let's just add the glue to the end. All right, thank you. My cameraman and my helper. And like all sides, you go along the outer edges and fill them with glue. Carter, can you get me a book one of those heavy books, one of your old school books, please. And this is why I said you need a book. Hold everything down. Just a little weight to hold everything in place for a couple of minutes. And then I go over the little corners and edges and stuff. Do you have another one? Thank you. Oh, drop something there.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Okay, so that's basically how you do it. These are solid and sturdy, very sturdy. You can put anything on top of them, you know, and they're working. They're working. So thank you for watching. I'm going to do a part 2 where I show you how I put the vinyl. I got to let this one dry first. And then I'm going to show you how to put the chrome gold vinyl. I ordered this off of Amazon. It was pretty expensive, but I ordered a lot because I figured that I have more than one use for it. So even after I brought enough to cover all of these and other things. So down the line, but it was about 60 bucks for this entire row of it's about 20 feet in here, 50 feet in here. It was 50 feet. It was about $50, $60. Okay, so I'll be back. Thank you for watching.